Hey everybody! So this week we're going to learn about rotations. So we're still in transformations, working with geometry. We're still working with congruent shapes, but this week we're going to learn how to take a shape and rotate it 90 degrees clockwise or 180 degrees counterclockwise and things like that. So today my goal is to teach you guys about rotations. What are they and how do they look? So with that being said, let me shrink myself down. And if you notice right here, I have this little triangle. Now, in order to rotate a shape, you must have the shape and the center of rotation. So this purple dot right here is what I'm rotating around. Now, a lot of us think rotations are just spinning things around, and that's wrong. Rotations are turning things. I'm going to show you the difference, okay? So if I hit play over here, watch what happens to my shape. My shape begins rotating. My lights just turned off. My shape begins rotating around that point. So I'll kind of hit pause and do it by hand now. So what happens is it takes the shape and it moves it. We'll go 90 degrees. So right here is 90 degrees. See, it says 90 degrees. So it takes the shape and the distance from this, and then it rotates it 90 degrees, and it looks like this. So there's 360 degrees, here's 180 degrees, and so on and so forth. That's what a rotation looks like, okay? Now, let me kind of explain it a little bit more. All right, so let's say I have this shape right here. And I kind of want to show you what a rotation looks like again. I've got tracing paper, or what's called patty paper. And so if I line it all up, so I've traced that L here on this patty paper, and I've marked the center. In order to rotate, we must have a center of rotation, or basically a point to hold on to. So if I take my pencil and I place it right here, I can then rotate this shape around that point. So like, for example, that's 90 degrees clockwise. I'll go back to where I was, and I can go 90 degrees counterclockwise. And if you notice, I'm holding that center where it is. I'm spinning around this point right here. And so the shape looks like that. The distance from the shape to the center is the same on both sides. It doesn't change. So if I rotate it again another 90 degrees, it would look something like this, okay? But the center of rotation doesn't always have to be in the middle. In fact, you can put it wherever you want. Let's say I want the center of rotation to be right here in this corner. Well, if I take my pencil and put it right there in that corner and rotate it 90 degrees, it would look like that. 180 degrees, it would look like that. So the center of rotation can be wherever you want it to be. It's just basically the point where you hold it down and spin everything around it. Okay? So that's what rotations are. That's how they work. This week I kind of want you just to explore it a little bit, get to know it, and we'll do the math later. Thanks, guys.